Hi, this is Derek. I'm in Edinburgh and it's snowing. A minute ago there were these really heavy flakes coming down. It seems like it stopped, but there's a lot of snow behind me. So I thought this would be a good time to make a live video. It's a little noisy around me. There's other people who are playing in the snow. But the topic of the video is based on what I was working on today. So I'm redoing my autoresponder series. I'm building a course on email marketing. And while I've been giving all this advice, because I learned so much in the last couple of years about email marketing and building my email lists, I've also noticed that I'm doing lots of stuff wrong. So I have, my funnels are like 2 years old. I haven't updated them. Most of my websites don't have really good opt-in forms in the sidebar. There's no pop-ups, so there's a lot of stuff that's kind of broken, or like they sign up for something and then they never get the free stuff. So even though I'm doing so many things wrong, I've still been able to have some amount of success because I focus on putting out a lot of content and I focus on creating value for people. So I build things that help people, both with fiction and nonfiction. With fiction, I focus on putting out stuff in marketable, in hot genres that I know readers are desirous of. So I make the kind of books that readers are willing to pay for, which makes it a lot easier to market the books. And that doesn't mean you have to sell out or you have to create crap. That just means you have to notice what readers want. You have to see what's already selling, and then you have to make better things than what's already available. So I'll look at the 10 bestsellers and I'll say, how can I kind of do something like that but give readers a new experience they've never had before? And I focus on the content more than the form. So even if my books aren't perfectly polished, even if my websites are kind of broken and not very well designed, even if there's a lot of problems, the content matters the most. As long as the content is what people are looking for and it satisfies their demands, if it makes them happy, then it doesn't really matter about the small stuff. So you don't need to worry so much about getting everything perfect. That's something I reiterated in a lot of the emails. I'm redoing my email funnels, so I have these really long emails now, but one of the main points is that you don't want to get stuck in the trap of perfection. You don't want to get stuck spending a year making things perfect when you don't know if anybody wants what you're making or not. You really want to publish or make things faster, so you create a shorter feedback loop so that you know whether or not people are resonating with your content. If you're making content that people are resonating with, it'll be much easier to fix things later. So like, I get traffic now, and all I have to do is, yes, all my funnels, my opt-ins are all kind of broken, but I get 50,000 visitors a month. So if I just double if I add an opt-in form and I double my conversion, all of a sudden, instead of 1,000 opt-ins a month, I'm getting 2,000 or 3,000 a month. And I can do that because I've spent, 7 years building content. It shouldn't take you that long. You can do things much faster by building the right kind of content quickly, but you also shouldn't be trying to make things perfect. You should be focused on failing quickly by finishing things and putting them out into the world. Anyway, so this is the background. This is kind of our neighborhood. We just live up the hill. We're in Edinburgh for the month. This is the castle, the Edinburgh Castle right behind me. It's a great city. It's really exciting to see the snow. In a week, we're going down to London to speak at the 20 Books to 50K conference, which is one of my favorite Facebook groups. I'm really excited to be part of that community. And then we're heading to Taiwan for Chinese New Year. And then we're going to be in Bali for a month and maybe Japan for a month. So part of, it's awesome. Even though I'm not terribly successful with what I've been doing, I'm successful enough that my wife and I get to travel full time. And we don't actually need to make that much money to live in pretty awesome places and focus on building work that matters and also doing work that I'm really passionate about. I love writing fiction. I'm really excited that I've been able to build up my passive income funnels enough so that I can focus on the stuff that I enjoy. And that has only really happened in the last year. Only kind of now, like even at the beginning of the year, we weren't making enough money to get by, but because I was actively switching from active stuff like client work to passive income models, building up my funnels, building up my email autoresponders. This is all kind of a new thing for me, but I've been able to do it well enough this year that now I'm kind of free to work on the stuff that I'm more passionate about, which I haven't been able to do. Like, I've been doing online business for the last 10 years, and only now I'm at the point where I'm starting to get to kind of the end, not the end of the road, but a different kind of road. I've been able to finish a lot of the stuff I put in motion 7 years ago, and now things are starting to work out to the point where I can see much greater success more quickly because of all the stuff that I've put effort into building. Anyway, so I hope this video is a little bit inspirational if you are starting out, or if you're worried about making things perfect, or you know that maybe your platform's kind of broken and you're not getting great results yet. This is my process. I hope my other videos on the YouTube channel help a lot, so you can subscribe to kind of watch other stuff, and also know that now that I kind of know what I'm doing, I'm going to be putting out higher quality content that I think will help you in 2018 and beyond. So look out for new content. I'm redoing all of my funnels and my content. I'm going to be starting to publish some more long major nonfiction books, creative nonfiction books on creativity and creative production that I think you're really going to enjoy. So I'm excited about sharing those with you, hopefully in 2018 as well. Thanks, bye-bye. Wait.